I'm gonna attempt to do a video showcasing the dictionary feature on the Kobo device, and perhaps later on I might compare it to other devices I have, such as the Kindle Scribe, and I have an Android based device, the Big Me B751C. Also, as a heads up, I am a stay-at-home mom, so I have my children, and so they're in my videos. You might hear a lot of background noise. So yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, so here on the Kobo, if you want to look up a word, you can just tap on it. On my particular Kobo, it does happen where I will tap on a word and then it won't bring up the dictionary. So I do have to tap on the word again. I don't know if that's for Kobo devices in general or that's just me. I have been having issues with my device. So I'm just giving a heads up in case you have this device and you find that happens to you, or just if you're considering the Kobo. All right, let's choose a word. Let's go with strange. So you just tap on it. Let's see if it does that thing. Okay, it behaved well because it's on camera perhaps. But yeah, here we go. We have the dictionary here. You can make it bigger using this. And you can see all of the definitions. I think this is the next page, yeah. You can also add more dictionaries. So I've added Español for when I'm reading books in Spanish, and English to Español when I want to know how to say a word in Spanish. So there it gives you the translation. I was asked about Arabic and I went to look it up, but I do not see the option to add it. But here I will give you an overview of what is available. These are the languages, and these are like translators that you can add. I'm not sure if on the Reddit group you can find a way where others have downloaded dictionaries to their device. I'm not very tech savvy, so yeah, I'm not sure if it's something you can do. And then I just go back here. These are some things that I've come across that I find I don't like very much. For example, if I've highlighted something, I'm not then able to go and just single out one word within that highlight and look that word up. It's not an option I can do. So if, let's say I want to look up climb. Okay, now it wants to do it. Maybe it's an update, so I was wrong. You can do that. And I'm glad for that. I'm glad we are finding this out together. This is good news, so yeah, you can. So that's a plus. I wasn't able to before, and when I wasn't able to, the way I'd work around it is that you can use this search feature and just look up the word there. You can look up any word. I really like this a lot. On the Kindle device, you don't have that where you can just pull up the dictionary and look up any word. You kind of just look up words as in the ones that you tap on the screen. Okay, so that was one of the main concerns that I had, but I guess it's been resolved, or I don't know. I don't know what happened. Another thing that I was gonna say, let's see, if you do write on it, I do like to put a box of my words. Sometimes I like to do it in red if I'm really into focusing on annotating. I might do that. You can do that and still look up words. And then the cool part too is that you can go to the internet. So let's say you do Wikipedia and you want to look further into the term, you can do that. So it'll look like this. Sometimes I like tapping this once, and it kind of makes it a little bit more easier to see. So yeah, you have that option. I wonder, this is just something that came to me just now, if, let's say, I look up hoist and I do Arabic translation. This is obviously a lot more work than, you'd like to do perhaps if you are looking for a quick translation of a word, but let's see, Arabic translation. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the right translation, but you can see that for yourself. Hoisted. Yeah, I'm not sure if that works well for anyone who's interested in that. Maybe there's another way to search it that I'm not aware of, but you can do that. Yeah, so that's the basic function. Another thing you can do is add words. Add to my words. I like to do that for words that I come across that I really like the way they sound. And where you find that is, let's see, go back. More. I think you find it on either beta features on, so you'll find words you've added in more and activity. So we go to more and we go to activity. My words. And here are some words that I've recently added. Let's do A to Z. Yeah, I guess I don't have much words. I've had to reset my device many times. Let's see if I go here, what pops up. So the definition pops up, and then I can just go to the next word, and it tells me where I added it from, the importance of being little. And I can also choose to give me a random word. And I like that it tells me which book I got it from. And you can view it in book if it's a book you have. So let's go ahead and do that, see what it happens. Okay, it'll pop up as a list. It won't really take me to the book. And let's see what happens if I go there. So yeah, take me here to the page. Let's see what happens if I do that.